Hey everyone, it's October 3rd, about 5:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, BTC, USD on the Bitfinex exchange. So first of all, it's not investment advice. Second of all, I bet you everyone can guess what I'm about to say. And what I'm about to say is that I definitely still think Bitcoin is heading down. The whole market as a whole looks very, very weak. Even Ripple made a monster move and has given a large majority of it back and just kind of drifting back downward. The problem is with vertical price movement, it's typically retraced. So another thing I see too is that the only time volume is increasing in Bitcoin is when it moves down. Other than that, during this entire move up, very little new volume has entered into the market and it's been rather stagnant, and price is just dwindling down. Price failed to make another higher high. So this is a weak reaction to this move right here. And to me, it looks like the market is ready to drop. So tonight, I do think we are either going to get another saving turnaround in Bitcoin, which I just think is going to prolong the drop, or what's going to happen is we are just going to melt down. And I'm looking for more of a meltdown than anything in this market. Back downward, the question is, do we bust out the 6,000 zone, which is held up pretty well? And then do we also take out about 5750, which is the prior bottom roughly on all the various exchanges, somewhere around that range? Now, if that does happen, then I definitely think we are going to have a much deeper drop once that 5750 area gets taken out. But that's pipe dream right now. 6,000 has to get taken out. Price is held above the 6,000 zone fairly well. We do have buyers in this area. They have been stepping up, propping this market up. You can see what happened right here last time during this move right here, this wild bar. Again, someone is entering in the market, somebody's, or however many people. They're stepping in, popping it up, and just dumping into it time and time again. This is like the pump and dump. Like, I mean, if they should write a book. Whoever's doing this needs to write a book on how to pump and dump a market, because whoever's done it has done a great job. And not only that, but you got your mainstream media helping them out too, lure in those new retail traders. But basically, all I see is a giant bear flag. I see dwindling price action. I see dwindling volume, and I see that every pump that the volume that comes in is immediately washed right back out. So to me, there is nothing positive about this market at the time. And it's not that I want to talk this way about it. I'd rather be bullish on Bitcoin. I'd rather have Friday's video to where I say, guess what, everyone? I'm completely wrong. And Bitcoin's over 6,900, about 7,000, with some nice sustained volume beyond the 48-hour zone. And it's actually staying there and increasing, and price is driving up, and everything's continuing to higher highs and higher lows. Perfect, right? But I think there's about a 10% probability for that. I'd love to talk about it that way, and I know it'd probably attract more people, but I'm going to remain in the bear camp, and I will just be the king of Bitcoin bears, apparently. But anyways, so that's pretty much it with Bitcoin. We'll see what happens tonight. I definitely think tonight into tomorrow, early morning or about midday, is going to be the defining moment for Bitcoin. These are 4-hour bars, so it could take quite some time for this to finally unfold. But I do think if we do get the drop, it is going to be a meltdown that many people are not expecting. But we'll see what happens. So anyways, my projection is downward. It's not investment advice, but I just see a meltdown incoming, and I just have this feeling based on what I see in the chart, based on what I see in the volume, and I just think there's very little hope of more upside. However, if we do get above that 6,900, 7,000 area, hang on to that volume, and price is pushing higher, that volume is actually sticking around for once, I will change my analysis on Bitcoin. So other than that, everybody have a great day, great night, depending on where you are in the world. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. This is actually a pretty short video, surprisingly, but the next video will be Friday. And until then, have a great day.